Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is T-shirt Tuesday, so I am going to be talking about one of my best-selling t-shirts and the story behind it and why it is extremely meaningful to me. But full disclosure, before I get started, still in my pajamas. One of those days. Extremely gray outside. Just bleh. And you know, toddler life is not easy in of itself. So we made it to nap time though. We made it to nap time and Mama finally gets to do something that I want to do. So here we go. So the t-shirt I want to talk about is this one right here. It says display His Splendor. And the reason why this one, it says it very small at the bottom, if you can see, and then this is a oak tree. So for those of you that know, there is a Bible verse that talks about being oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of His splendor. And the school that I went to as a child in elementary school, that was the theme verse, which is why why it means so much to me. Now, I didn't particularly like the school that I was at because it was very, like I had to wear uniforms. It was very seemingly detrimental to my creativity. Very strict, very Christian religious. But I have a lot of core memories from that school and a lot of life lessons learned from that school. And I have always, absolutely always loved trees. I think trees are a beautiful representation of us. You know, our nervous system looks like trees, and trees look the same on the top as they do in the roots, usually. So below a tree looks the exact same. And I think it's a cool representation of like the mirroring in the universe. But so when I made that t-shirt, I was like, how can I essentially put out that verse that has meant so much to me, and that, you know, imagery that's meant so much to me for so many years, without being so abrupt and blunt about it. Because as we all know, I like to plant seeds and I like to say things gently, and, you know, let it be open to interpretation. So when I saw this, it made me, or when I came up with this, it made me think of the earth, and we're all a part of one tree. And when we do, it's kind of like the whole like body of Christ type of thing. When we do what we're meant to do, like this limb is different than this limb. This limb might have just shown up, this one might have been here for years, you know. But when we all do perfectly what we were created to do, you know, the tree is strong and can withstand any storm that comes. And it's almost like, even with the circle, it's like a realm of protection around it. The womb of the earth. And then of course it says display His splendor at the bottom here. But it's not the main part of the shirt, which is what I like. It's just the little added zhuzh at the bottom. Because I think it's important to leave things open to interpretation. And, you know, it allows other people to express themselves and express the meaning that they get out of whatever design that they choose in my shop. And I just think it's a really beautiful, powerful message. You know, because we're all essentially little seeds. We're all little seeds that make up one big organism. And that's why I always preach that if you look within and start working on yourself, your little seed, and continue to grow and evolve, you'll become a tree or part of the big grand scheme of the universe, the tree. That's kind of how I see it. And, you know, this has been pretty much a bestseller, honestly. I've sold a lot of these shirts. And it was one of those designs that I honestly just didn't know. I didn't know how well it would be received, but people seem to love it. So I'm really thankful for that. I'm always thankful for when people love, you know, my ideas and designs. It's like such a huge compliment. So yeah, if you haven't gotten yours, display His Splendor. All of these shirts that I'll be talking about are available. They're continuously available. If it says it's sold out, just message me and I'll put it back on. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys enjoyed your day. And check out the shop if you haven't already. There are new things on there. There are tote bags. There are phone cases. There are matching sets. There's tank tops. Still working on a few more long sleeve shirts. Yeah, there's a lot. There's kids clothes. There's kids sweatshirts. There's a whole lot on there, a little bit for everybody. So if you haven't checked it out, it is linked at the very top of my channel. There's a link to it, or there'll be a link in the description box below. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.